1 week away and the J1 League Goal Zone is back. We're down to less than a handful of games and the battles are still really tight across the board. Title, Champions League places and even relegation survival are all on the line on the J1 League Goal Zone. A relegation fight went down in Fukuoka between Avispa and Vissel. Kashima were faced with Tokyo and Sanfrecce were at home to play Urawa. Kawasaki on the road to Hokkaido, while the Marinos paid a visit to Nagoya. In their last outing, Cerezo were disappointingly held by last place Jubilo, and they'd be looking to fare better against another lowly side this time out. Shonan had managed just one loss in their last 5 and would face a tough task against a home side with 1 defeat in 10. Here's Ollie Hogben.
Matsuda. They might have judged this right. Uejo. Oh, and it's been put in! But I think the flag is up. Well, it did look as though Satoki Uejo was offside in the first instance. Or Shuto Yamamoto has, or rather Shuto Machino, I should say, has a chance. First really good save from Kim Jin-hyun. Suzuki, surely that's offside. Yamanaka, and it's Kitano whose shot forces a save from Kosetani. He was onside in the build-up to that. Kim out to Yamanaka. Was aimless really from Yamanaka. And it allows a chance for a counter-attack. El-Yunusi in the first instance, and then Machino forces the save from Kim. He's had an impact, Shuto Machino, as you would expect. Nakahara. Nakahara's cross is easy for Yamamoto. Oh my goodness me! It should have been easy for Yamamoto. He miscontrolled it, brought down Mutsuki Kato at a penalty kick right at the conclusion of this match. And it is a big, big goal from Jean-Patrick in a big game, to the frustration of the Shonan Bellmare players and supporters. Sanfrecce will hold on to third place by a single goal, allow Cerezo to just pull away momentarily from the Antlers in 5th position, unless Shonan Bellmare can equalise from here. Oh no! What a remarkable conclusion to this match. It's Mutsuki Kato, the player who won the penalty kick, after an inexplicable error from Shuto Yamamoto, has produced an inexplicable error of his own. So there's Osaka trying to find a way through with surely the last attack of the match, and Ryosuke Yamanaka can't keep it in play. What an extraordinary and unpredictable conclusion to this game. It finishes Cerezo Osaka 1, Shonan Bellmare 1.
After Avispa had finally ended their winless run over 8 matches, they'd be looking to continue against Kobe. The visitors had won their last 2 and pulled themselves out from the drop zone and should be in a buoyant mood. And they were on the front foot early on. Yoshinori Muto finds Yuya Osako, who turns well but clips his left-footed shot over the bar. Midway through the first half and they got their breakthrough. The long ball taken down beautifully, allowing Koya Yuruki to break on the left. His cross met perfectly by Yuki Kobayashi, and Vissel are 1-0 up. Avispa came out for the second half in a different frame of mind. In the 59th minute, a long ball taken down beautifully by Lukien. Stretching out that right boot, he beats the goalkeeper, but not the crossbar. 9 minutes later, and Shun Nakamura switches the ball to his right foot, placing the ball delightfully on top of Takeshi Kanamori's head, but that's glanced beyond the far post. 18 minutes left now, and Vissel's best chance of the second half came from a corner. Osako at the near post, but he got too much on it. Still time for Avispa to find an equaliser with 5 minutes left. Sotan Tanabe with the cross. John Mary's header though, straight into the goalkeeper's arms. And Vissel Kobe's fine run of form continues. Having drawn 3 games in a row, the Antlers had dropped out of the title hunt. With the AFC berth still open though, they'd be eager for the 3 points when they face Tokyo. The visitors got the better of Kyoto last time out and could prove to be trouble for the hosts. Here's Reece Roche and Ryan.
Higashi wanted a free kick, not given. Arta pushes into the area, finds Diego. Well, what a chance for Nakama to get his 3rd goal of the season. On the quick break here, there's Keigo Higashi. Turns it over to Nakama. Shot fired in from Leandro again. Hit with lots of pace by Leandro. Slovik plays it out to Abe. That's his first touch since his introduction. It's looked like Leandro has pushed into more of a central role. Adilton has taken up his position on the left-hand side. Here he is on the edge of the box. Almost making a big impact. Looking for that top corner, Adilton. This is Abe. Picks out Watanabe. Finds Luis Felipe. That's a shot in. Covered by Hayakawa at the near post. Space to send the cross in. Met by the head of Sekigawa. Out to Abe! What a goal! A special strike to open the scoring here. Headed away by Sekigawa. First touch off his chest. Cuts across that. And we've been crying out for quality in this one. How about that? A special moment for Shuto Abe as he gets his 4th goal of the season. And that's it for this one here at Kashima Soccer Stadium. It's FC Tokyo who pick up a win on the road. A special goal from Shuto Abe, his 4th of the campaign. It ends here at Kashima Soccer Stadium. Kashima Antlers 0, FC Tokyo 1.
Sanfrecce have failed to win their last 2 on the road, but a return to home ground could help them return to winning ways. Having won 7 from their last 9 would have given them plenty of confidence as they welcomed Urawa. Yusuke Chajima was confident enough to take a strike from 27 yards in the 9th minute, turned away by the goalkeeper, and somehow Douglas Vieira couldn't put the rebound away. Calamity for Urawa in the 22nd minute. When you see the goalkeeper taking his time like that, you know there's a possibility that an error will come. Shusaku Nishikawa and Ken Iwao couldn't take care of business. Up popped Tsukasa Morishima, poking that one home for the opening goal of the game. But in the dying moments of the first half, Urawa fought gamely in and around the box to give themselves a shooting opportunity. Eventually, Tomowaki Okubo let fly, but straight at the goalkeeper. And Sanfrecce went into the half-time break a goal to the good. Just after the hour mark, things got even better. Tsukasa Morishima on the right, sliding the ball in for Hayato Araki to meet, and it's 2-0. With 20 minutes to go, Urawa were once again guilty of playing the ball around too casually at the back. Takumu Kawamura picking up the loose ball, threading the needle to find Makoto Mitsuta, who takes a wonderful first touch and a sublime finish for 3-0. Urawa then with it all to do, and when Kasper Juncker played the ball through to Brian Linson, his first effort was denied brilliantly by Keisuke Osako, as was the second. A superb double save from the goalkeeper, keeping Urawa at bay. But that was only until the resulting corner kick was taken. As the ball passed through a crowded penalty area, Kai Shibato got the nearest of touches, and Sanfrecce's lead is reduced to 2. On this day, though, it would be hard to deny them their victory. Mitsuta, from the dead ball, with the goalkeeper floundering, puts the cherry on top of the cake with a delightful right-footed finish. 4-1 the final score. Sanfrecce doing their part to keep up the pressure at the top. When we come back, we'll find out how the top 2 in the table fared as they went on the road in search of points. Stay with us. Welcome back to the J1 League Goal Zone. 4 more rounds left to go and everything is coming down to the wire. Which sides will go down to play J2 football next season? Let's check in on a side that could very well be in danger of just that. Sagan played out a draw previously and that left them with 1 win in their last 5. They sit safely in mid-table and should feel confident when meeting Kyoto. The away side had lost their last 2 and was sitting in relegation trouble. Despite that, it was Kyoto who started the better. Yuta Toyokawa picking up the cleared ball on the edge of the box, making an adjustment and then striking that one off the inside of the post for an early lead. And they maintained that advantage through half-time but nearly doubled it early in the second half. Ryogo Yamasaki finding Shinpei Fukuoka, whose chip goes over everyone's head, but also over the crossbar. Having been quiet in front of goal all game, Sagan finally had an effort to speak about in the 76th minute. Yuji Ono collecting the ball in the box and clipping in a nice cross for Taisei Miyashiro, but he couldn't keep his head down. Their final chance for an equaliser came in the 83rd minute. Fuchi Honda on his right foot, but he drags that one wide of the upright and Kyoto take the 1-0 victory. Consadole were now unbeaten in their last 3 and will be hoping to produce another big result as Kawasaki came to town. The visitors had drawn their last 2 to leave them 5 points off the top, and Frontale needed maximum points to ensure they keep their title pressure on the Marinos. Mark Richmond with your commentary.
Yet again headed towards the near post. This time it eluded everybody. They wanted a free kick or a penalty actually for a leg that was held a little too high up. Aoki Marcinho's taken over the pace of Marcinho now, and he's supported in the middle as well by Yanaga, the only player inside the box. Marcinho finds Yanaga, who hits the upright, hits the crossbar actually. That could have been the opening goal from a lightning quick counter-attack by Kawasaki Frontale. Marcinho's gone past Tanaka. Inside to Noborizato, tried to flick it on. Oh, it's a penalty, surely. That's got to be a penalty. Tachi Banada barreling inside the penalty box, and a late challenge coming in from the stand-in captain. Is he going to change the motion of it all? He does, and almost striking the same crossbar that he did in the 10th minute of play. This time just dips underneath it, and Kawasaki Frontale have the lead. It's another poor pass by a Kawasaki player. This time Zhao Smits giving it away to Kaneko. Space opening up now for Lucas Fernandez, who's got Koroki on the outside. Here is Shinzo Koroki. Tried to tee it up. Lucas Fernandez! Once again, Kawasaki Frontale shoot themselves in the foot, and Kawasaki Frontale lose a lead. Consadole Sapporo behind for only 2 minutes. Lucas Fernandez gets them right back in it. Gabriel Xavier, Lucas Fernandez continues his run. Oh, he's got to watch it. I was about to say he's got to watch his challenge, Sasaki, and it's a penalty for Consadole Sapporo. Well, that's the inexperience of Asahi Sasaki. This for goal number 162 for Koroki. He hardly misses from those. Still on loan from Urawa Reds, remember. And the evergreen veteran rolls back the times as he rolls one in beyond Jung Sung Ryong. Marcinho, that's a very clever ball to Noborizato. Tried to drag it back all the way inside the box. It is Wakisaka. Oh, it comes off the upright. So very unlucky. Second time already that they have hit the woodwork in this first half. Kawasaki frontale. Yamane, Wakisaka, look at the players inside the penalty box waiting for a good delivery. It has been provided. It's gone in, surely. Definitely it's gone in. Surely it's gone in. They can't believe it, but it's definitely gone in. It certainly was Kobayashi who got that header on. There we go, that's a goal. And if that wasn't confirmed, that one was. There we go. A goal's been given. Here comes Yu Kobayashi and Kawasaki frontale. Marcinho, back to Kobayashi! It's always him. It's always you when it comes to a game against Consadole Sapporo. His 15th in 13 appearances against Consadole over the years. How many times has he broken their hearts? Well, he's done it yet again. Good turn from Aoki. Slips away from Seiko easily. Too easily, perhaps. Still Aoki. Lucas on the outside. Touch just about got away from him. Kept it alive, and it's gone in! 3-3. Gabriel Xavier. And Lucas Fernandez has been involved in all 3 goals. Yet again, Kawasaki frontale cannot hold a lead. And the body language of the Kawasaki players tell you all you need to know. It's going to be a penalty. Consadole Sapporo have a penalty, and it's a straight red card as well for Kawasaki. And having won a penalty in the first half for Kawasaki frontale in almost an exact same spot, he gives it away. And now we'll be missing in the next match for Kawasaki in the crucial run-in. It is a free kick. Unbelievable. Gabriel Xavier. Tanaka anywhere would do, and it's turned into a very good ball to Kim Gun-hee. Is there going to be late drama here? Kim Gun-hee! This time they're not going to chalk off the goal! Consadole Sapporo and Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa have won against Kawasaki frontale for the first time ever in front of their fans. What a match, what a football game. 7 goals between these sides for the second time this season. This time it swung the way of Consadole Sapporo, who've won for just the second time against Kawasaki frontale, and the first time ever in front of their home fans.
3 draws in a row for Nagoya, and with just 1 loss in 9, they still needed to be at their best when they hosted the Marinos. The league leaders had lost just 1 of their last 15 as they edged their way towards the title. But after being held by Consadole last time out, could nerves be setting in? Here's Jejamit Singh.
They look to come forward. Albert, lovely ball through. It's cut back, and yes, it is the opening goal. Lovely play. Got to head it back. Kevin Muscat, well, he's happy with the goal. He knows how important that goal is. And if, well, the scorelines, of course, stay the same going into that second half, going to the final. Well, this is a good start here, and well, it is none other than that man again whose finishing touches today is just immaculate. Really caught the defense napping. Mizunuma opening the scoring and, well, almost silencing the crowd here. Well, the ball bobbing around here. Not sure how it stayed out, but I think it just clipped the crossbar. Koda coming on for Mateos. Well, that's a great save from Langerak. Good shot from Mizunuma, who's on fire today. Waiting on. It's played low. Oh, it's a shot at Nangarak once again. Another great save. So a lot of different permutations, of course. What does transpire towards the end of the season? Well, this is a good opportunity for the third goal, and none other than Leo Kera, who gets his 11th goal of the season. Goya pushing everybody up front. So lovely ball and great first touch, and well, finishing with such ease. Great display from the potential 2022 champions. Well, here's a great opportunity once again. Is this the fourth goal? Yes, it is. And it is the substitute, Georgima Fujita, with his first goal of the season, and well, delight all around the Yokohama camp. And Langerak will be extremely disappointed. The final whistle coming here, but it is Yokohama F Marinos 4, Nagoya Grampus 0.
Gamba had now failed to win any of their last three and were deep in the drop zone. They'd look for some redemption as they came up against the struggling Kashiwa side, who hadn't won in any of their last six. Kashiwa's struggles certainly weren't evident in the 11th minute. Hiromu Mitsumaru with a delightful cross from the left-hand side. The header by Douglas, well saved by Masaki Higashiguchi. Just 3 minutes later and the ball falls fortuitously into the path of Pereira. His shot strikes the upright and Yuki Yamamoto's rebound is turned away. Either way, it wouldn't have counted, the linesman raising his flag for offside. Another fine double save for a stopper over here. Higashiguchi coming to Gamba's rescue, first of all from Mateus Savio's effort and then Mao Hosoya. The deadlock finally came a minute before half-time. Or so Ryotaro Machino thought. His left-footed strike finding the gap between the goalkeeper's hand and the post. But the official's view was that he took the ball down with his arm before letting fly. Into the second half, and Takashi Usami clearly has his sights set on goal from the dead ball, but he couldn't hit the target. With 23 minutes left, it's still anybody's game. Kashiwa coming forward now. Mitsumaru finds Douglas, but again denied by Higashiguchi. If anyone deserved the points on this day, it was surely the Gamba goalkeeper. And his excellence would be required one more time in the 92nd minute. As Kashiwa break forward, Yuki Muto takes a shot, but the Gamba custodian gets down well once more, denying the visitors, and the points are shared. A recap of the results for you then. Cerezo and Shonan playing out a 1-1 draw, Kobe with an important win in Fukuoka, the Antlers dropping points against Tokyo, losing 1-0, Sanfrecce with a 4-1 win over Urawa, while Sapporo beat the reigning champions by 4-3, and the Mariners with a resounding 4-0 win over Grampus. The Mariners increased their lead at the top now with an 8-point gap over second place Kawasaki. Sanfrecce tied on the same number of points as Frontale, but the top two sides still have a game in hand. Kashima slipping further from the Champions League qualification spots after dropping points again. Tokyo and Kashiwa tied on 46 with a distant shot at an AFC spot. 3 wins in a row and Kobe have climbed themselves out of trouble, now in 12th with 34 points. But it remains a tight affair at the bottom of the table. Shimizu and Shonan tied on 32 with Avispa 1 point behind. Gamba and Jubilo occupy the last 2 spots and are definitely running out of time to ensure their safety for next season. With that, we're out of time on this edition of the J1 League Goal Zone. Catch us again, same time, same place next week though. My name's Steve Dawson and we'll see you then.